How's everybody doing today? This is Boz with the Boz Cigar Review. Today I'm going to do the Acid Liquid cigar. I've tried several of the acid cigars. They're from Drew Estates, and Jonathan Drew put this cigar together. They've always been a really good cigar. My wife really likes them. I like them. They're a flavored cigar, or what's actually an infused cigar. It's a secretive process. It's a proprietary process known only to Drew Estates, how they do it. And it comes in a variety of sizes in shapes, from small to a little bit larger. This is the Acid Liquid cigar, and again, it's by Drew Estates. It's called a covered foot or wrapped foot. It's got the twisted end. It's put together really well. There's a lot of ridges in it, I'll call them, as you can see. It smells really good. It smells, you could actually, there's not a lot of tobacco smell. I mean, it's there, but you could smell the hint of flavor underneath it. Kind of a tobacco smell, and then the flavor kind of comes up and hits you. So it's wrapped really nice. It looks like it's just on this one appears to be just a single cap on there. So I'll take the end off. First thing you notice in any acid cigars, the flavor really is pronounced, and it's kind of gives you that good start for it. And I'm going to use my lotus cutter, which I like doing that. Sometimes I just sit around and do that for 10 minutes. Just take the little bit of the cap off. Just about like that. Little nubbins left on there. It's a pretty tight draw. It's not, well, it's going to be tight because that's on there, right? It's kind of a tight draw. It's plugged at the end. I don't know what the hell's going on. I guess you could cut that off. I always just toast it off of there. I wouldn't recommend cutting it off because then it's probably going to unwrap. Maybe from experience I've noticed that. So, again, flavor's good. Smell is good. Got a pretty full lighter. My laptop is cleared off because I'm going to drop stuff on it. And we're going to have a go at it. We're going to give her a go. Again, the Acid Liquid Cigar by Drew Estates. Thank you, Drew Estates, for making a great infused flavored cigar. And a lot of thanks to the people at Cigar Cave on Biddle Road here in Medford, Oregon. I believe they have one in Grants Pass also. Again, they give great advice. They cater to newbies like I was, and to experienced cigar smokers. Kind of get an idea what you're talking about and what you want, and they'll point you in the right direction. Give a great military discount, veterans discount. Again, greatly appreciate that. So we're going to give it a little bit of a toast. Whew. Back that thing off a little bit, huh? I'm just going to blow it out, as I've stated before, kind of blow it out a little bit at first. That way any of the smoke and then the ash that is first created doesn't get sucked into the cigar and overheat it. And it tastes better to me. You do what you want, but this is my opinion. I like this. I have not done the liquid cigars yet. It's got some pepper to it. Kind of strong. It's strong. Still a tight draw. It's still a tight draw. But this thing is packed really tight also. I kind of cleared my slobber off. You can see it's a tight draw. It's packed. Begin with, it's almost, I'm gonna say it's almost a nutty taste. I really like cashews, like walnuts, pecans, stuff like that. I'm not gonna say it tastes like pecans, but it does have that, it's kind of a nutty, earthy flavor, and it's just kind of a, my bulldog's out. It's, right now it's blooming, everything around here is blooming in March. And it's kind of, there's a lot of smells in the air. And this kind of has that taste. That smell, kind of floral. I don't know if it's the infused flavors that they put in, but the other acids that I've tried, this one is stronger. There's more tobacco taste, I guess, more of a nutty, earthy taste. And like I said before, earthy to me is like, getting your feet in there and wiggling your toes around and, putting it up to your face and you smell all that really good dirt, which is a good thing. Go run around in the dirt a little bit. It burns really well, they always have. And I'm going to get this down into the first third. This has what's called a Connecticut wrapper. Apparently, they are grown in Connecticut. They could be Connecticut, either sun grown or shade grown. To be honest with you, I'm not sure which one this is. I couldn't really find that out. But it's a light tan, or kind of a light to darker tan color, which I think is more of the shade Connecticut. I guess from what I've been trying to find out, the darker color Connecticut wrappers from the sun getting them, they suck up more sugar and nutrients, and they get a little bit darker. This is a dry tan color, as you can see. So far, really liking it. So I will get back to you here as I go along, and we'll see what happens. And then, of course, as part of the show, I'm going to be doing my wisdom of the day. Again, it's my wisdom for your day. Take it or leave it. It's okay. Uh, Again, thank you to Drew Estates for a good cigar, and to the Cigar Cave in Medford off Biddle Road. Go see them. They're great people. Be back. Okay, I'm back. This is Boz with the Boz Cigar Review. Got my dad out here. We've been talking, reminiscing, shooting the poop, and talking about life. So I'm going to impart some wisdom here shortly. I've got the first third done. The ashes is really nice as far as ashes go. I hope my ashes look this good when I die. Maybe I can get it packed into a cigar shape. My dad thinks that's funny. And, it's still staying about the same. It's a little stronger. I think it's called the floral notes, I think. It almost kind of reminds me, stand by. I like Merlot. I like Merlot wines. And I go up to Bellafiore out of Ashland. If you ever get a chance, check out Bellafiore. They don't even know I talk about them. Nobody knows I talk about them on here except for you guys and I. And they've got the best food up there. They got a beautiful view. The people there are fantastic. Check out Hannah. She works up there. She got a really nice car. Into cars, I guess. And you'll see that they treat people really good up there. Great wines. Anyway, back to the Drew Estates Acid Liquid cigar. It reminds me of a really good Merlot. You know, you taste the Merlot, you taste the notes, you taste the flavors, you taste the grapes, and then there's a little bit of bitterness at the end with the finish is a little bit bitter. To me, anyway, on a good Merlot. That's how this is. It's got the sweet uh, uh, flavors to it from the infusion. It's got the good earthy, nutty tobacco taste, which is getting a little stronger. A little bit of pepper, not bad on the pepper at all. It's got a nice cool draw. I like some pepper. This is not peppery at all. I call it peppery. Um, and but that bite on the finish is definitely there. We'll see how it goes throughout the second third. Uh, it's a little windy, not like yesterday where we had gale force winds. But I'm gonna bring my bulldog up here. Luna, you wanna come up here? Come here. Say hi. Come on up here. Say hi. And move some stuff. Come on. Say hi. Come here. Come here. Oh, look at the camera. Oh, come over here, show me love. That's, yeah, I'm gonna keep this away because she snorts and spits and that. Oh, you show him. Show him. There's a bird sitting on my fence over there. She's eyeballing it. Just tear it up. Tear it up. Okay, good girl. One of these days I'll get my German Shepherd out here. They're like the best of buds. So anyway, I'm gonna keep hitting this as we go. The flavors are increasing. The nuttiness is increasing. The bite, because it's not bitter. I'm gonna call it a bite, like a really good Merlot. Got that kind of finish to it. Then when I come back, because I'm going to be talking to my dad some more, we're going to kind of finish up with that and have some wisdom o' the day. It's a beautiful day here in Southern Oregon. Again, thank you to Drew Estates, Jonathan Drew. Man, I really like your cigars. A lot of them are going to be on the Drew Estates, but I've got some coming up tomorrow. They're going to be great. The Nica Rustica, which I believe is a Drew Estate cigar, and the Prieto, which is not super good cigar. And then we're going to go back to the AJ Fernandez blend of the New World. So I know I kind of bring up other manufacturers. No disrespect to Jonathan Drew at all. But it's just a shout out to the other guys too, because you guys all make great cigars. So I'm going to do this some more, talk with my dad, play with my dog, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I am back. And then talking to my dad and our roommate Roxanne. And we're just having fun. I've got my whiskey today. I'm going to have a drink. Because you don't have to, but good whiskey and a cigar is a good thing. Yep. So again, we're doing the Drew Estates acid. This is the liquid. Again, it started out really nice. It's a tight draw on it. It is really packed full of goodness. And I was talking about the Merlot taste where it's kind of gets that bitter taste. It actually hasn't gotten worse. It's actually stayed pretty even. Again, I call it being an even keel, being Coast Guard thing. And the nuttiness is picked up as the tobacco is heated up and the chemicals get released and whatnot. The ash finally fell off about into the 2/3 area on my lap again. It wasn't on the computer, but as it was last time, but it was on my lap. And only had to do a couple of touch-ups because it is pretty tightly packed. It's soft now, just again, I think because of the heat. So it's the part where I impart wisdom, or it's the wisdom in my head that sometimes I don't even listen to because sometimes I'm not real smart. But if you want something in this life, you got to earn it. I earned what I have. I've always earned what I have. I earned good cigars. I've earned good whiskey. I've earned good bourbon. I have worked hard for nice cars and a house. Earning it, no, yeah. Like my dad said, you know, I learned my work ethic from my dad. He was born with some serious health issues. Uh, Basically, he had polio, had like a leg and a half. At the best, he would log. He would work 2 jobs, you know, to provide for the family. I learned that from him. You got to be tough. That's why I'm as tough as I am. You know, you watch your dad live like that and work that hard his whole life, and so you learn from it. You sure hell do. I learned from my granddad because he's okay. Okay, I'm back again. My dog was kind of going nuts. So anyway, it's still got that bite to it. I'm well into the 2/3. I'll finish it off till about where the acid where the band is. It's warming up. It's not a hot draw, but it is warm, which is fine. And I'll finish this off till about here, about the 1.5 inch mark. It's pretty much normal for me. It is almost mellowed out on the nuttiness. I don't taste that as much. I pick up more of the floral note, or that kind of a blossom taste, and a lot of it might be the infusion that they use in this, which is top secret. And it's nice because it's even the whole way. It hasn't become overly overpowering, I guess I should say. But you know, again, I've earned the right to smoke the Drew Estate cigars. They're a great price point, and if you need something, don't ask a lot of the people for it. Don't say, you know, can you just give me that? I just don't want to work. That'd be too hard. Oh, work's a lot of work, you know, and work is hard. I just want something. No, I don't get given any of these cigars. I go buy them because I've earned the right to go buy them. They've earned the right for me to go buy them. So I buy the cigars that I review. So again, Drew Estate's acid, the liquid, the other acids that I've tried, the blondies and stuff, really super mellow. This one again has more of a bite, a little bit of bitterness, the Merlot kind of a thing, said the finish, and it was pretty nutty. I liked it, earthy. Didn't have really any of the wood taste to it that I've noticed. I gotta touch this up just a skosh. It's tight. It's a tight pack, which makes for a long burn. Normally my other videos are about 40 minutes long. I'm deciding to cut them down a little bit just so you don't get so bored and watch me rattle on for an hour. So give the Drew Estates a try. They've got a variety of cigars, a bunch of them. Thank you to Jonathan Drew and to Drew Estates and to the Cigar Cave in Medford off of Biddle. Thanks to good whiskey and good bourbon. And thank you to you guys for earning what you get. If it's just given to you, it doesn't really, nothing's going to really matter a whole lot, I got to adjust and my butt's getting numb. I'm old. And, my dad's like, yeah, tell me about it. He says, you're not old. He's just a young boy. So go out, get a good cigar, get a good drink. If you don't want to drink, that's fine. Get something that you enjoy, water, soda. It's up to you. It's just up to me to provide an honest, bottom line, respectful review. Go buy one of these and enjoy it. because you've earned it. So, cheers. Have a great day, and I will do another review for you soon. Take it easy and happy smoking.